Hey guys, this is feta pasta attempt number 2. My mom already rinsed the tomatoes for me, so I just poured them in along with the feta cheese block. I'm so glad I got to use the block instead of just the crumbles. And I could not get this open. I finally got it open, but this time I measured the olive oil, so I hope I didn't use too much. I used some parsley flakes, some basil leaves, and I just didn't use oregano this time because I can't say it. Put it in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes, and then I boiled a whole pack of pasta and drained them out. Oh, that was a bad transition. Then I smushed it with a spoon, and yeah, I think I did use too much olive oil. Please don't hate me. And I mixed it all together, and then I poured the noodles on top. And my family, we ate this for supper, and they all loved it. So I'm really glad that they liked it. I mixed it real well, and yeah, I hope y'all like this, and I think I did better.
We've all seen the easy viral feta pasta recipe, but is it really that good? Let's test it. Pour tomatoes into a baking dish, add in some fresh garlic, drizzle in olive oil, plop in a full block of feta, drizzle on some more oil, season with salt, pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, oregano, and parsley. Bake at 400 for 20 minutes. Boil some pasta. My feta took 35 minutes instead of 20. This smells incredible. Now we mash it up. This part is so satisfying. Really get into it. Add in the noodles. Get all of that sauce in there. The moment of truth. Oh my, make this. I'm shocked. There's a reason this went viral.
Before you think to yourself, oh no, another feta cheese pasta recipe, keep watching. This one has a secret Trader Joe's ingredient mixed in. Start off with your cherry tomatoes and then add in the creamy spinach artichoke dip right to the center. Bake this at 350 for 35 to 40 minutes, and look how ooey gooey the cheese turns out. Mix in those cherry tomatoes with the cheese and add in a pasta of your choice. Enjoy, you guys!
Alright, let's see if this baked feta pasta that's trending all over the internet is worth the hype. Go in with a generous amount of olive oil in a baking dish and add cherry tomatoes, and I added sliced garlic, salt and pepper, then mix and place a block of feta in the center with crushed red pepper on top and an extra drizzle of olive oil. Bake until softened, but the key is to broil at the end for 10 minutes because that char is so necessary. Then add fresh basil, mix it all together, add some cooked pasta, and that is all. I can't believe how easy it was, and guys, it's super good.
So I heard this pasta was so popular in Finland that they actually ran out of feta cheese. I had to try it for myself, and let me tell you, it's worth all the hype. Start with cherry tomatoes and garlic in an oven dish. Add some olive oil, season with oregano and salt and pepper. Now for the magic. Add a block of feta in the middle, season and pop in the oven for about 30 minutes. I love roasting garlic for that beautiful flavor and creaminess. Mix all together for that incredible sauce. Now just add your pasta and fresh basil. It's creamy, sweet and salty in every bite.
Because of this recipe, the grocery stores in Finland ran out of feta cheese.
Here's how to make it. Add tomatoes, olive oil, salt, and pepper to a baking dish. Then add a block of feta cheese right in the middle. Bake at 400 for 35 minutes. When it comes out, add some fresh garlic, fresh basil, and give it all a good mix. Then add some of that cooked pasta right on top and give everything a good mix once again. And then it's time for the taste test.
So good.
Hey everyone, it's Ariana, and after staying up most of last night trying to catch up on my homework, I needed a recipe that was easy enough for me to make in my days, and thankfully this tomato feta pasta is all over my For You page. People are going crazy about it, so I'm gonna give you my very professional opinion on whether or not it's worth the hype. Start by seasoning 2 pints of cherry tomatoes with salt and pepper, and then add a nice drizzle of olive oil. Plop an 8-ounce block of feta cheese right in the middle, drizzle with more olive oil and salt and pepper, and then stick your whole pan or baking dish into the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, I minced 2 cloves of garlic and then picked about 1/4 cup of basil leaves off my plant and gave those a slice. Look at that. And then you're supposed to cook your pasta of choice in salted boiling water until it's al dente. After 30 minutes, the feta should be all melted and gooey and the tomato should be blistered. You're gonna want to break it all up and then give it a stir, and this is gonna form the sauce for the pasta. This combination of ingredients smelled so good, and then I added in the minced garlic and basil and then the pasta and gave it all a stir. I didn't know what to expect, but honestly this pasta was so amazing. You've got to give it a try. Full recipes on my Instagram.
This is the texture that the feta cheese pasta trend should actually be. Creamy and delicious. Let me show you how to make it like this and not that oily, separated version. Starts with a pint of cherry tomatoes, 4 cloves of minced garlic, salt and pepper, I didn't measure, and then just add a little bit of olive oil. A problem I'm seeing is people drenching their tomatoes in oil. Just do enough to barely coat them. Make some room for a block of cream cheese. It can be right out of the fridge, and a wheel of garlic and herb boursin. Now, instead of drenching in more oil, which will make for an oily pasta dish, use heavy whipping cream, about half a cup. Bake covered at 400 for 30 minutes, then uncovered for 15 minutes and broil for a little color. Add half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese and mix your sauce and smash your tomatoes before adding your favorite pasta. I'm using cavatappi. Mix well and serve immediately. Now, this is a pasta that deserves to try.
Tonight we're making the famous feta cheese pasta Trader Joe's style. Start with cherry tomatoes and this amazing olive oil, salt, pepper, and for the best part, a big block of feta cheese. Add more olive oil on top and bake at 350 for 35 minutes. I can seriously see what all the hype is about. Look how creamy this sauce turns out. Add basil, garlic, and then toss in your pasta. I added the balsamic glaze on top and it was amazing.
This is my spin on the feta pasta dish that's going viral. Let's make it better. Ingredients. Instead of making a bake, we're going to take it one step further and make it a sauce. Sizzle garlic in extra virgin olive oil and toss in the grape tomatoes. Add salt. Now rip a few basil leaves and let it simmer. For the best part of this, we are going to whip the feta cheese with heavy cream. The pasta falls in al dente. Add the whipped feta sauce and work it all together to create a delicate mixture of beauty, just like you are. It's ready. Scrunch some pepper and call it just gorgeous.